Welcome to Thoughts Roundup. Nice to be with you today. I wanted to tell you a little story today. It's not a once upon a time long ago and far away, but it has been a few years. A friend of mine told me that was running an insurance debit of some kind, and he had to call on people, and there was an Afro-American lady that he called on that he said she had a lot of class, and she was just such a nice person and friendly, and he actually felt like they were friends. And he said he knocked on the door that day and she didn't come to the door, but he could hear the piano. And so he just waited a little while and just opened the door just 2 or 3 inches, and he saw her at the piano with her head slightly up, tears coming out of her eyes, sweat pouring off of her face, and she was singing at the top of her voice, crying. He waited till the music slowed just a little bit and he spoke. And she called him by name and said, "You will have to excuse me." She said, "A week ago, I lost my daughter." And said, "The only way I can get any relief is just singing the blues." She said, "When I start singing the blues, it soothes my soul some way. I feel better." Well, you know, as church people, we may not sing the blues, but there's times when things happen to us. There's nothing like us making a trip to church. And when we start to sing, when we lift up our voices and sing to the top of our voices and praise and worship the Lord, there's something so soothing about it. What would we do without the altar? About praise. The instruments that you see sitting there idle sometimes before church, they're not just instruments. They come alive in our hearts. And we feel like David felt when he sang the Psalms and told us how that was a great way to be blessed, is to lift up our voices to God. Thank you. God bless you.